What's up, Raider Nation? This is Ariel coming to you live on Raider Reaction Report. Man, there's a lot of crazy shit happening. I just heard a rumor that Jordy Nelson is signing with the Raiders. I'm not 100% sure if that's accurate. We're gonna have to wait and see, but that's the rumor. We just signed Doug Martin. Marcus Gilchrist is flying out to Oakland. He's a safety from the Texans. He's flying to Oakland right now. So that's what's going on right now. What's up, Thomas? What's up, Nathaniel? Michael? I'm about to head out to the Raiders Stadium site in a little bit. I just wanted to give a quick video of what's going on. That's what I'm hearing, man, that we did sign Jordy Nelson. So we can pretty much say that Crab and Lynch is gone. I'm not even going to bash those guys. I thank them, for their services. It is what it is. It's time to move on. Why Doug Martin? I believe we got Doug Martin because he's more of a Gruden type of player, where Lynch isn't. Lynch is more of a downhill bruiser, and what's his name? John Gruden. He likes your more your running backs that can do more than just run downhill. He can. He likes his running backs. He likes running backs like Charlie Garner, who can catch out of the backfield, who can block, who can run downhill, who can run, outside of the tackles and stuff like that. I think that's why we got Doug Martin and stuff. Doug Martin will have better success with the Raiders than he did with the Bucks. We have a better O-line. We have a better receiving core, better tight end core. With Lee Smith coming back, he'll be able to help, with the blocking schemes. With Lawali being healthy, we'll have a fullback that would be able to lead block for him. Well, he's not a Charlie Garner, but he's. I mean, look at all the balls that Beast Mode dropped last year coming out of the backfield. So yeah, he's better. I mean, I think he's a stopgap guy right now. I don't think Doug Martin is our long-term future, but I think he's our stopgap guy. Now, who knows? We may draft a running back in the second or the third round. There's still a lot of moves coming in. Coming into this free agency period, I told everybody, man, we ain't gonna make big splashes day one. We ain't gonna go after anybody that's wanting big money. We're gonna get tier 2, tier 3 players. Now, a lot of these teams that went after these players day one, even Tremaine Johnson, that everybody was high after, that dude is a solid. Tremaine Johnson is a solid cornerback. He's not an elite shutdown corner, which he's getting paid to be an elite shutdown corner. And, at best, he's a solid cornerback. And so I'm glad we didn't overspend for that guy, man. And with that being said, I'm happy that we're not overspending on players. We're letting players that are out there in the market, by waiting, the players that are out there right now, their value and their asking price is going to have to drop. As teams start overpaying people, they're going to have less cap space, and they're not going to be able to go after these people. So the people that sit back and wait, they're the ones that are going to come after them. Look, this is what we're offering. Take it, or you ain't going to have a job next year. Basically, that's what it boils down to. Smart teams do that, and that teams that are always in it to win it are the ones that wait and go after players like that, because we need depth. We have a lot of holes, and we need depth. So with that, that's why we're going the way we're going. Like I said, I don't know what's going on, man, with the running back situation. I mean, we still got Elijah Hood, Rashad Jennings, and Washington. They kind of regressed last year. But see, really, in all honesty, both sides on all three phases of the game last year, we regressed big time. And I don't think it was so much the players. I think it was the coaching staff. I think the culture changed a little bit because of some of the players, but I think we're addressing that this year by getting rid of Lynch and Crabtree. So I think the culture is going to change. And with the coaching staff that we have now, we're going to put we got actual coaches that can mold our young players and put them in a position to succeed. When you draft players, when you bring in free agents, you got to bring in the right people to fit your system. You can't put a system, to fit your, and make your players fit your system. You got to bring players to fit your system. So that's what's happening right now. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't have a big hopes for next year because we got a whole new coaching staff for next year. Hold on one second. I don't have big hopes for next year because of the simple fact that we got to learn new schemes, new terminology on all three phases of the game. But I think we're heading towards the right direction right now. Now, here's a little bit of what I see right here coming into what so far what I've seen. And the free agency, the way teams address certain positions, I don't see a quarterback. Going. I only see one quarterback going in the top 10, and I see a quarterback going to the Jets. Depending what the Browns do, maybe the Giants pick up a quarterback, but I don't see the Browns picking up. I don't see the Browns picking up a quarterback. I don't see the Broncos picking up a quarterback because they got what's his name from the Vikings. Other than that, I mean, everybody in the top 10 has already addressed their quarterback needs. So I don't see. I only see the Jets picking up a quarterback and us sitting at number 10 with Miami picking up, with Miami right behind us. There might be a team or two that might want to trade up to draft in our spot. And the one team that I see that may want to move up in the draft is Buffalo. They got 2 picks they got the number 21 and number 22 spot. They might want to trade up with us to get their quarterback if their quarterback is there at number 10, so they could draft ahead of So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Buffalo or another team, wanting to trade up with us. But Buffalo has a 21 and 22 pick. Now, I just read something right now. Something just popped up that Buffalo traded up with the Bengals. So I don't know what that's all about. So maybe that hunch is not real. So yeah, that's right. But Bridgewater is he really like a franchise quarterback? So I don't know. It's really hard. Some of these quarterbacks might drop. Past the top 10. there's a lot of defensive guys that are gonna go up there in the top 10. So who knows what might happen, man? There's a lot of things that may happen, here in the draft. It's really crazy. I think in about a week, in a couple of days, we'll after the free agency settles down, we'll have a more clear picture of what needs people have and what direction they might go. But I think this free agency really messed up a lot of mock drafts, especially in the top 10, based on needs. Then again, a lot of these teams, they're in a position to maybe not draft a position of need and go with best player available, and it all depends how they stack up their draft boards. But sitting at number 10 is pretty interesting. A lot of players a lot of people that we projected. There's going to be a lot of players out there at number 10, so we'll see what happens, Raider Nation. I'm about to head out to the Raider Stadium site to take pictures and videos and give you guys live updates. So stay tuned. I'll be out there in about 40 minutes to about an hour. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So for those of you tuning in late, we did sign Doug Martin already. If you haven't, Jordy Nelson has signed. Rashad Melvin. Talks are heating up right now. Now, quote, I'm saying it's just talks, and there's mutual interest. It doesn't mean that he's coming to the Raiders. It's just the talks are really heating up between Rashad Melvin and the Raiders. Safety Gilchrist from the Texans, he's coming into Oakland to visit the Raiders. Now, so he might be a lock. So we might not get Nelson back and replace him with Nelson. He might be a cheaper, younger route that we might go with. So if we can get Gilchrist and Rashad Melvin, we'll be seeing pretty good. Looking at the draft board, and I've been telling a lot of people, man, just be patient, man. Be patient. Let these player stocks drop a little bit, man. Let their asking price drop a little bit. For anybody that is wondering about Khalil Mack, we did pick up his 5th-year option, so he's gonna get like 13.546 million this year. So we've got cap space to sign a few players, and so hopefully we can bring back Navarro Bowman and stuff and stuff like that. If not, then expect us to sign Roquan Smith or Tremaine Edmonds should they fall on us. If not, probably Vita Vea. I don't know, but anyways, I'll be there. I'll be at the stadium site in about 40 minutes to an hour. So stay tuned. I'll go live in a little bit. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, late.